Nocked and Ready to Rock.
On this segment, we're going to make our hunting rig super stealth by tying on a good old-fashioned set of cat whiskers. Now to do this, you're going to need to get some of the cat whisker material, which is, it looks just like a flat piece of rubber right now, but it's actually a lot of real small strands that eventually are going to look just like that. But what you do is you take about 4 inches of this and you'll lay it over, fold it in half, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set it on the string, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do some simple over and under knots so that we tie it right in the position we want it on the string, which usually for me is about 6 inches from your axle. You want to make sure that it's clear of your cam, but it's also still far enough away from your peep sight. You don't want your cat whiskers right on the top of your peep. So if you kind of figure out where your peep sight's going to be and then almost divide that distance, that's exactly where you're going to want to tie these on. So go ahead and lay that over just like that, hold it underneath the string, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to tie simple over and under knot, which is going to be very useful in the future. Start out by taking a few feet of the BCY serving and simply just tie a single tie just like this and set that piece of string off to the side. Then you're going to fold your whisker material in half, and for this example I'm actually going to place this right between these 2 speed knocks that I had put on earlier. Then you can just take your 3D serving and you're just going to continue to tighten that knot that we originally made. From there, you're going to do what's called over and under knots, and that's a single tie on the top of the string and then now on the bottom of the string, each time pulling it each direction. So we're tying over, then we're going to tie under. This is a type of tie that you're going to utilize for your knocking points as well, but we'll be a lot more precise when we do it then. I go ahead and do this about 5 times, and then on the last time I'm going to snug this down, and I'm going to try to really snug it down right here in the center part of these knots that I've tied, because when I burn this off it's going to keep it from melting against the plastic or the rubber. Once I've got it snug down in the center like that, I'm going to finish it off by tying the second knot. So ultimately this is almost like a square knot to finish it off. So that's not going to come undone. Then we're going to go ahead and take a lighter and we're going to burn these down. One thing to remember with the flame is it always goes up, so don't try to hold it underneath. It's better to hold it on top and let that flame get that melting, and then once it rolls and melts down to it, just go ahead and touch it with your finger. Now what I've done is I've actually just taken these and pulled them apart in 2 places, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my finger as a reference, and I'm going to mark this about that far on both sides, because this way when we go to cut these they're going to be even. If you want your whiskers longer, then just simply make your mark longer. If you prefer them a little bit shorter like myself, then go ahead and make them about that long. Now this last step is pretty simple. We're going to grab these, we're going to cut it right where that mark is, but first we're going to go ahead and stretch it a little bit and just slowly slide the scissors. And as we do this, you're going to just see the whiskers start to happen. You definitely have to stretch it out and just let the blade of the scissor form them. Just like that, you've got perfect whiskers. Like I said, super easy. This is something that I learned years ago and I know I'll never forget. A lot of the bows now have their own string dampening devices already on them. However, if you do want to just make it that much quieter, then try a set of these string silencers out.
Nocked and ready to rock.